Good morning, everybody, and welcome to BadBoys TV. We're coming to you live from the Mill Casino in Coos Bay, Oregon. This is the Eileen Madden Memorial. We got a hot seat match coming up here in just a few seconds. Stan Tourangeau and PaulKinney. Stan's got to go to 8. Paul's got to go to 3. Should be a good match. And then as soon as this match is over, we jump into the Scotch doubles. So, pretty full day. Scotch doubles, then singles. On and on and on until we wrap it up tomorrow. Yay. Well, I'm not sure if they started already or not. I don't see. I don't know if they did or didn't. If they did, they started about 11 minutes early. We'll know here in just a second. Stan marks the score. Interesting, I got one person watching and 2 likes. It's a little early. Saturday morning. So hopefully some of my East Coast people will jump in here and hop into the chat room. Yep, they're playing. That was an unexpected miss by Stan. Maybe his coffee hasn't kicked in yet either. It's also a little chilly in the room. Much colder in here this morning than it was yesterday. Well, I think the 14 to go. Just a matter of whether he wants to shoot that or not. He's looking at it. That was a very aggressive shot. And that could work out for him. It is cold in here. Well, to me, it looks like he has the angle to put the 10 in the hole and get the cue ball over here. If he can do that, he can shoot the 9 in the corner if he gets it farther over. Get over, get over, get over. Yeah, he's still okay. Should be able to shoot the 9 right there. Roll the cue ball into the 1, bumping the 1 over in this area. Cue ball be right here. Then he can either shoot this ball or shoot this ball and spin and come around. Gotta make the 9 first. Doo-doo. These are the tougher shots because it's going to your blind side. The key here is to focus on where you got to hit it and just focus on that. Nice shot. He pulled it back away from the 1. Hopefully he can still hit the 11 clean into the pocket. That's what he's checking now. I don't know if he has a clear shot to there. We're about to see. Nope, he had to shoot a combo. Ouch. It's Big Bad Brett. He has made it this morning. Maybe. He ain't all the way here yet. Yeah. Oh, it's too early for pool. You don't believe that? Ask my chat room. All 3. The sad thing is I'm one of them. Oh, now there's 4. Well, Stan got lucky and squeaked out that game. Paul gave that one away. Yeah, the heroin drip has got him feeling pretty good.
I wish. I wish.
It's a little sketchy though when Brett wakes up in the morning and feels like he can fly.
Yeah, I don't. Because any medicine I took at like 11 o'clock last night was totally wore off. My alarm goes off. I'm laying there. I said, I feel pretty good.
Until you have to move.
And I said, yeah, I haven't moved yet.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
I tried to sit up. I go, okay, it doesn't take long.
Well, Stan had made a mistake in that first game, and Paul made a good run out, just got a little out of whack. He drew for shape instead of following forward and had to shoot a combo that he missed, and Stan finished off that rack. So
I know both of these guys pretty well.
Stan's got a 1-0 lead. Stan goes to 8, Paul goes to 3.
Oh, wow.
This is a hot seat match. Morning, Julie. How you feeling today? It's nice to have a group of old friends. Everybody gets up in the morning and they go, hey, how you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling. How you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling.
There was a group of
We had 10 minutes. How you feeling?
There was a group of the referees.
And we actually care.
And we all were going to go over to the Gold Coast and get together for a little social time. And one of the guys shows up kind of late. He goes, oh, sorry, what'd I miss? And it was like Mel and Storm, Daryl, and Julie and I we all kind of looked around and went, oh, we're just sitting here talking about our aches and pains and health issues.
We're all doing a body check.
It was pretty funny, actually.
Yep, all the limbs are here. Everybody take your meds. Damn it, I took Thursdays and it's only Wednesday. When you're younger, it's like, how you doing? Nobody really cares.
Yeah.
When you get older,
it's a lot.
It matters.
It's a lot deeper question when you get the older you get, the more that question is like, you don't have time.
There's more thought. How you feeling today? Well, you got 10 minutes? I'll tell you.
I kept getting the question yesterday, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah.
It's my goodbye tour. I heard Efren was having one.
Yeah, it's my retirement tour.
May not,
sad thing is it's going to last until I die.
May not make it to the next tournament.
Hey, that's a good idea. We should do a Bad Boys farewell tour.
Oh, that'll get the rumors going.
Oh my God, wouldn't it? Well, we're gonna do this tour until we're gone. It could be a month. It could be 10 years.
Rick's like, all right, the tour's over. I've got 25 rocking chairs. I don't know what to do with. I don't even play golf, but I got 7 sets of golf clubs. Well, Paul is certainly capable of winning 3 games here.
Well, he let the last one get away from him. He had the opportunity and just misshaped by maybe a half a ball.
And I'm going to divulge a little secret information. Paul works early in the mornings.
No, so he's a morning hound.
He's a morning person, yeah.
Stan was hugging his coffee earlier.
Paul works
so
at Costco, and I think he starts at like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Oh, so it's afternoon for him. So
well, he was here pretty late last night.
He should have. Well, I walked in this morning, and he was hitting balls on the table.
Yeah, I guarantee a 9 a.m. match is not going to bother him near as bad as. Although Stan's been doing this
Stan's
for
a
so
veteran,
long.
dude.
Yeah,
you got to crank your game up when it's time to play.
He went to bed.
He probably didn't even have a clock.
Yeah, he went straight to bed when he went to the. It's just another day at work.
Yeah, you walk up to the table. It's time to play.
Well, it looks like Stan's going to be out here. I don't see anything that's really.
Yeah, and Paul's got to be a little bit frustrated. He's had a shot at both tables now.
He's had a couple opportunities.
You gotta make Stan pay.
A little more than I guess our Team USA got today.
What happened to them, man? They were up 5-1, weren't they, or 5-0?
I guess they just didn't get out of their chair for quite a while.
And then it was 8-5.
They got beat 9-5.
Yeah, I think they lost 8 in a row or 7 in a row.
It's winter break, and I think.
That's a dumb game, dumb format.
I like winter break.
But the race is too damn short.
Pros.
Winter break, pros, race to 9.
Now, I wouldn't like winter break in something like this where.
Oh, you can't do it at the lower level.
No.
Because then nobody will come in. Only the top players will show up.
Playing Stan winter break, it doesn't matter that he's got to win 8.
No, because he'll put a 4-pack on you and then break and make a ball and play a safety and you get up and kick and that's it.
But it really keeps the pressure on. Okay, that was Paul's break. Stan's got to sit here and fade 5 or 6 Paul's breaks.
Well, Moscone Cup is winter break, right?
No,
it's alternate.
It's alternate. I kind of wish they'd go like race to 7 winter break.
Such a short race. But when it's winter break, that's a short race.
But race to 5 is short, too.
Oh, no, I agree.
Although the way the USA's been breaking out in the Moscone Cup, that might not be a good idea. Well, it's not like they lost to some scrubs. I mean,
they were up.
Chinese Taipei was.
I think they were up 5-2 and then never shot again. Or shot once.
Yeah, and they were the number 3 seeds. I don't know what the USA was seeded.
And then what is it? Single elimination now?
Yeah, it's single elimination.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Starts off race to 7. When I get to the final 8, it goes to race to 9.
That's just brutal. Why? What's their hurry?
They're playing the entire tournament on one table.
Why?
So they can televise every match.
I am sure you could set up 6 tables and go, we want 6 streamers. And people would trip over themselves for that opportunity.
I think so. Or, let people choose.
Let them do longer races and double elimination.
I really like the way they did it at the World 9-Ball Championships the one year. They had a camera on every table. And one of them was like the TV table, which had commentary and stuff.
Right, the official.
But the rest of them, if you wanted to watch, your favorite player playing, you could just click on table 14 and
Right.
sit there and watch the match. And I thought, that's great for viewership. The Philippines are going to flock to sit there and watch Carlo Beato play.
Right. Yeah, where we would, Americans could care less if Carlo is playing Tung Tang Wa. So,
Only the hard.
And I got a whole bunch of people right now Googling that name. Well, I never heard of that player.
See the next guy from the Philippines? I was laughing. It's like every young player from the Philippines that comes over is the next Efren. I remember Carlo was the next Efren. And then
There's only one Efren.
Ignacio. He was the next Efren. Now it's
I don't think
now it's James Arenas.
we will ever see a player. Shane Van Boney is probably going to be the closest that we'll see. We'll live long enough to see that can play with the consistency in all the games like Efren.
Yeah, I would.
You can say what you want to say about Dennis Orcolo and all those guys, but all around, I think.
Yeah, I mean Dennis,
Shane, and Efren are in a level of their own. I mean, they're consistently strong at all the games.
Yeah.
I mean, Dennis is picking up one pocket much better.
He will disappear for 4 to 6 months and not really do much, and then he comes on like gangbusters.
Right.
And he's gone more to the gambling side than.
But
I mean, there's been a couple events we were at that he wasn't playing because he was gambling.
Dennis has not won the U.S. Open 9-ball.
Thanks to Mr. Shane Van Boning, I think twice. Finished second to him.
So, I really think Efren and Shane are in a league of their own at this point for all games in consistency.
Oh, that was a nice shot, Paul. But
That was.
You bumped that 11 over where you didn't want it.
Yeah, and the 9's not really, unless he can
I think he's
cut that 9 now.
Cut it where?
Off the rail, off the one. It's about all he's got.
I kind of like cutting the 11 over into the 1.
I don't know if you can get it in there. Yeah, but the 11's not going to follow it in from that angle.
Then you're going to bump the 3 over there by the 8. He's going to use the cue ball. He's going to give up the 6.
He's going to give up a bunch here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, yeah,
bad.
but what I said was he gave up a bunch because Stan doesn't even have to break out the 3. What's Paul going to do? He's moved the 11 into a position where he can't make the 11 or the 9.
No, Paul better not make that 12 or he's dead. He's got to maneuver that 12 into a break situation if he can.
Yeah, because the 11 and 9, neither one of them go. So it's a little chilly in here this morning. Oh, look at this nasty shot.
Yeah, it's
well, that's
cool.
not very nice, Stan. Wow, Stan's a little evil this morning. Hey, like them apples. Well,
yeah, that's about what he's got, and I would go in speed is everything here. You don't want to blast him, but although I guess he could come in hard enough to bump the 3 out and leave it behind.
Yeah, I think you just want to hit it.
Yeah,
and get a rail.
You want to make sure you can hit it.
You don't want to clear out that 3. And if he hits it just right, he might make it so that the 11 and the 9 are makeable.
Poor guy standing behind Paul. I've been there. Paul's like, thinking.
Let's see if he follows that line. He was looking at the key is going to be this spot right here and right here.
Yeah, I was going to say that side pocket is huge. That's a pretty small window between the 6 and the side.
It is.
At the angle he's
It is. Yeah, coming in at this.
Oh, he does. Looks like he's coming in way too steep.
Way too tight.
One rail.
Nice shot.
Wow.
Paul coming with it.
Decided to come the one rail, and he got there.
Yeah.
And now his 11
Is makeable.
is makeable. And is a break,
Yeah. That was a very nice shot by Paul. Didn't know he had it in him.
Stan's not quite so comfortable with the.
Good morning, U18B and Mo. How you guys doing?
It's early for them.
Well, U18B is in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's almost.
So he's already taken his morning
hell,
meds.
It's lunchtime.
He's already had a little bit of food and taken the morning meds, and they're starting to wear off already.
He's tired of us complaining about. He's tired of us complaining about how early it is. He's like, oh, I'm having lunch and
He's like, man, some oranges have already fallen off trees.
I'm already on my third drink.
You know, Stan's doing the right thing here. He's
forcing Paul to move stuff.
He is keeping really Paul in a jam.
This is experience we're watching here.
Well,
it's funny. I went to bed. I looked at the brackets just to see what time we started this morning. I went 9. Are you kidding me?
Oh. That was the killer right there.
Does the 3 go by the 11?
Yep. That was the ball game shot there.
Well, if he made it, he was probably out. I mean, he didn't. It's not like he had other options.
Yeah, no. He was in a tough spot. He had to make that 11.
That's the thing. When you're a league player, like, Paul plays league and he might play 1 or 2 weekly tournaments, but you don't have to come with shots like that under pressure. Like,
right.
Stan, when he plays for a living,
he'll have to come up with shots like that 6 or 8 times during this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, U18B says almost time for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few more hours we'll be thinking about lunch, and in Florida they'll start smelling barbecues blazing up in the backyards. It's a little chilly in here.
I don't think I've ever seen Stan hit a ball that bad.
Yeah, that's the second one he's hit that bad. He hit one in the first game that bad.
I mean, he missed that by a diamond.
Okay, so Paul, here's your chance, buddy. You make that ball, just follow forward so the cue ball hits about here. So you can shoot this combo, pull back a little bit. That ball go there, and the 9 will probably pop up to about here.
Yeah. This is a prime opportunity that he
don't shoot this one too hard like that. Shot it too hard.
Yeah, he shot it too hard.
You got to just eke it in. Now you're in trouble.
Now he's going to play safe. I know Paul.
Well, with that 2 right there,
I know Paul,
he's going to just bump this.
He'll bump the 11 and
bank it out to there. Try to lead a cue ball here, but this is not a tough shot for Stan.
No, it's not. He just hit that. He hit that 12 just a little too hard.
Yeah, a little energy, a little zapper.
These are the kind of opportunities he can't let get away.
Yeah.
Okay, that was nicely done. Tucked him in.
Yeah, that's all he can do.
Left him froze to the rail. I mean, that's all he could do.
Yeah. This is fairly easy to aim. You want to hit here.
It's a big pocket.
So you go halfway, which is right about here, and you draw your imaginary ball up here.
You hit Stan right about there in the back of the head.
And you draw your line, and you move your cue over parallel. Just like that.
I do not. Yeah, I don't do the parallel. I just look at where halfway is, pick that spot out on the bottom rail.
You're doing the parallel. You're just not.
Skipping.
You've done it so many times you don't have to do the whole math.
I guess I don't. Yeah, because I don't really line up to the corner pocket.
Well, if you do, then that allows you to make this shot. If the ball was there, you go halfway
when I
here.
get healthy and can start playing again, is
then your parallel's the same.
right. Here we go.
Buy the DVD, the Rick Jones "You Can't Miss the Shot" DVD.
Oh,
there was a gift there. Well, I think he stood up. I think he gave it just a tad of left English. He came and brought it short.
Wow. I would have bet he was going to hit. I go, well, he's not going to make this, but I didn't think he was going to score.
Okay. Got to start with the 11. I mean, you can do the 9, but I don't. If I'm doing the 9, I'm putting the cue ball up here.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely playing the 9. Stay outside.
Wow.
See, that's nerves. I think that he never would do that on a league night.
See, so why not put the cue ball here? Shoot the 11. Bring the cue ball down to here. You shoot the 9.
Yeah.
No pockets anywhere.
I like this pattern, but why do you want to even get over by the rail? He just wanted to come between the 11 and the 9 and actually leave himself an angle.
Right.
He's over-hitting things, I think, because he's a little nervous.
Yeah, Stan's happy.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll be giving
That's 2 games Stan should have lost that he ended up getting.
That because he never scratches like that against me.
He's gonna be like, how do you even get the cue ball to go in there from that angle?
Second chance like that. Come on.
How do you even get it in there from that angle?
I'm gonna get a Stan Tourangeau mask next time I play ball.
That's
what I'll do. I'll go to league and I'll get one of those "Hello, my name is," and I'm gonna write Stan Tourangeau.
That 9 ball was right there. So that's a tough angle. It's amazing how huge that side pocket is right there.
If you're shooting, the 8 ball into that pocket,
you'll never make it.
It's
if you put the cue ball, dude, I bet you
that cue ball can roll in.
I'll bet you if Paul put the cue ball right here against the rail, he's not gonna want to bet that he can shoot the cue ball into that side pocket.
Probably not. And yet, boy,
it just went right in there. Yes, and it did.
Well, that certainly that'll be a shot that he sees for a few days.
For you guys that slept in a little bit. PaulKinney is back.
Stan, not quite yet, but
yeah, I think the commercial came out pretty good for the lack of skill I have. It does the job.
I'm not going to criticize because I can't do it. Maybe you should become a referee commercial and play it at the World.
Well, I'm going to get some video at Nationals this year that I think will be pretty cool. I want
to find every referee that says Nationals.
I'd like to, yeah. Well, technically, it's Nationals and Worlds. It's the BCAPL Worlds and the USAPL Nationals.
No,
yes, it is.
Flyer says BCAPL and USAPL Worlds.
Yeah.
But I know there's no.
Everything else is,
no foreign teams in the USAPL.
But, yeah, what I'd like to do is get GP, or I'll just do it because GP's too unreliable to get stuff done.
No, you know who you get?
Is get a video from the tournament desk up the center row of pool tables. And do it quick.
You're going about
And then when you get to the door, have the referees come through in 2 lines.
You really want to make a young person's day. Talk to JP's daughter. They are paying her to work that event, and she's learning. And she was the one last year. I said something to JP about the Gilligan team. All these guys were dressed like Gilligan. They had the khaki pants, the red shirt.
Right.
They all needed to have the hat. A couple of them had the hat on. And JP looks at me and goes, "Who's Gilligan?"
Oh, God.
And I'm like,
Really?
Are you-
He's plenty old enough to know who Gilligan is.
France. They didn't watch that show in France.
Poupou Poulet. Gilligan.
I loved that show. I remember coming home from school and watching it.
Really? He didn't know who Gilligan was?
You didn't know who Gilligan was. So I said, "Man, you are
That's good to know.
I said,
I can see a good joke coming
You
out.
are missing a great photo opportunity."
Yeah.
So he's over and he's talking to his daughter. And I guess he told her, well, apparently the Americans think these guys are really something. And this is photo worthy. So she went over there, and she must have took 100 pictures of them, and they posed for pictures. They just thought it was the greatest thing ever.
So what do we got going on? Let's see. There we go. Get you some action off the other table, too. We got Darcy and... are they just warming up, or are they playing a match?
I think that's a match. They got a score sheet and everything over there.
Darcy's got some good ears.
That's why you can't get away with anything.
I know, yeah. I just said Darcy boy. She come darting over here.
Well, when you're
That's good to know, though.
When you're the only Darcy.
It's good to know when older people can hear you. No, he wanted to know if they were on TV. She's like,
forward to check to see if they were too.
she's like, no. And that's Darcy at the table.
Newly elected vice president.
Yeah, the newly elected vice president, demoted from president by choice. The new president is Darren
She
Walding.
was not running for reelection.
January 1st. Or no, June 1st, my bad. I don't want to throw the year away that quick. June 1st, Darren Walding will be the official new guy.
Which I think is nice that she'll be the vice president. She can train him and kind of teaching the ropes.
Oh, Stan did a little bobble there.
Yeah, Stan's and all that. He's got a few chinks in the army, but
He's been off a little bit this morning, but
Paul hasn't been able to take advantage.
well, let's
of
go
it.
to a little bonus coverage here while we're waiting. I have no idea who's playing here.
You know, I've seen this guy. I know if somebody says his name, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's him.
There, I'll turn the scoreboard off because that's for the other table. Yeah. Giving you bonus coverage until Stan's ready to break on the other table.
Stan's starting to move a little more pep in his step. Wait, what's up with our
Oh, see, so
lead counters are like really close.
so Stephen Fair is in the chat room, and he says it's 5-5 World Cup of Pool Team USA.
Well,
He is so watching the delay.
Yeah,
He's going to be extremely
I don't want to
disappointed.
spoil it for you, but
It's too late.
You might want to go back.
We're already talking about it. It's too late now. Wow.
For a short time, it was 5-5.
Yes.
Now you had to be.
Wasn't it 5-2? Team USA.
I wasn't up watching. So.
Well, Stan made several balls on the break.
This is when you know you're a pool addict. First thing I do is pick up my phone, hit the Facebook icon, go to Skylar's
Facebook page to see what he's updated.
See if they won or lost.
Yeah, it's the way to do it because those guys, yeah, Skylar and Bergman, and those guys can't put their damn phones down. You see them over there on their phones during tournaments.
And the funny thing is they all say, well, you won't be hearing from me because, you know, Facebook isn't legal or whatever in China. And then about 2 days later, boy, they're posting on Facebook every 10 minutes.
Oh, well. Okay, Paul, you're going to have to make something happen here, buddy.
Yeah, the time
He's
is
got
now.
to win this game. Because if he doesn't, it's basically an even race, and his odds drop drastically. Oh.
Well,
I'm not sure.
If he can see the 12 or not. If he can't, that was a hell of a miss. And he cannot see the 12.
It's still open.
Oh, it's still open? Oh,
Yeah, no, that's... I was
really bad.
I was just in shock that he...
Wow. Yeah. Paul did not hit that ball good.
No, he did. He did not. Yeah, Paul started off playing pretty good, and he just... First game, he just lost shape a little bit. And then the third game, he missed a shot he shouldn't have, and it's kind of been going downhill ever since. Well, you got to hang on to the focus. Regroup.
And I've been where Paul is.
We all have. It sucks.
You have to play. You know you have to play your A game.
Yeah.
To have any chance. And so when you miss a shot that you're not supposed to.
Well, I promise you right now, his grip on his cue is tighter.
Yeah.
And he's just a little off, and it just keeps chasing. You start losing your confidence, and everything gets a little more off and a little more off. And yeah, and now Stan's free stroking because
I know Paul will go back and watch this later, so
he had a
smile. I said, Paul, just pretend like you're playing Roy and just get this thing done.
Yeah, Stan's gotten a lot more comfortable, and Paul's gotten a lot more tight. And it's now race to 3. Paul's got the skill. He's just got to loosen up. Just relax.
Yeah,
forget about everything. Just play your game now.
You're seeing experience on display here. I mean, one's got it, the
other one wants it.
The other one wishes he had it.
Yeah, well, that's working for a living.
Well, no, the other one's getting it. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good on Paul to come up. I was surprised when I came in and he was in here in the tournament. I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, now you just got to relax. You got nothing to lose, which is kind of what he needed to come into the match with.
We got to get him back to refereeing, too.
Yeah.
He was a good one. You're never going to get him for 2 weeks in the summertime, but you can get him for a week.
Well, I mean, we're going back to March, and he said in 2 years he retires, so.
Yeah. And
it'd be nice to get him and his wife back refereeing. They're both good refs.
She's been having some health problems.
Aren't we all?
I don't know that she's going to be. And she works in the escrow.
Come around. There you go. That's almost
the way housing is going right now, she doesn't get much time off.
I don't think I'd shoot the 14. I think I'd get that 10. He's kind of a little bit in a jam both directions here. He shoots the 14, he can't get the 8 broke out. Unless he uses the 13 to do it.
Yeah.
And he just got too close to the 13, so now he's got to shoot the 9. Yeah, see, it's those little things right there.
This is where
Just being a hair off here and a hair off there. Just
you're almost trying to play too perfect, and you need to just accept.
just magnifies.
Yeah.
Yeah, jacked up and having
Going
to
down
shoot
there.
that. And
Okay, that's not bad right there.
trying to get down here to back down to your stuff.
You're going to be kicking at something from behind the 4, 6, 8, but you didn't leave.
So, if anybody's watching the other table, it's whoever that fella is, up 2-0 against Darcy.
Oh, it's a 2 tonight.
It's bonus coverage. The way this table's going here, we might hop over to the other table.
Now, this is the hot seat match in the Platinum Division, is that right?
Yeah, and then Scotch doubles starts at 11.
Are you sure 11? That just seems
Yeah.
odd.
Yeah, 11 o'clock.
So are you just doing one round of singles this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking he must have meant noon, because you'd want to go 9, 10:30, and then...
Pretty sure it's 11. Well, you know, when people write schedules, they never think about the time slots. You know, you start one division at
Did you write
9.
the schedule?
No, not for here.
Oh.
Not the start times.
Oh, I got you. Right, we started at 11 yesterday, so we'll start at 11 today.
Right. Well, we figured we use the extra half hour to finish up matches, and then that way people can jump on the tables and warm up. And
No, but that's something. Wow. Can't believe Stan just ran that out.
yeah,
He was left tough to start with. He just...
yep.
Stan's like, wow. So this is what it feels like to be Shane Van Boning.
Well, Paul's gonna have to regroup, and he'll have plenty of time because he'll slide over to that third place on the loser side match, and he's got to wait for everything else to catch up to him. Plus, he got Scotch starting, so he'll have plenty of time to regroup and focus.
Paul's a good friend of mine, so in a way I'm rooting for him. But
You're rooting for the comeback.
But yeah, I really hope that he can go over, win that match, and get another chance at Stan and just
Sure.
settle down a little bit.
Yeah,
Plus
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna slap him around a little bit, give him a little.
Well, and he'll learn from that.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch the finals and see if he's learned.
He'll learn whether he can apply it or not because of nerves and finals is two different things. But
Yeah.
he'll come away from this set with some knowledge that a lot of people will never get. You play your whole pool career and never get
Because
that.
they're afraid to jump out there. I mean, I saw it in the chat room yesterday. I've heard people, "Oh, is this the Stan Tourangeau bracket?" Or,
Well, it is if that's the attitude you walk into the event
and I
with.
think there's actually players that didn't come because Stan is here, and it's like that's ridiculous.
I'll tell you right now, I'll jump out there and play Stan if he's got to
Oh.
go 8 and I only got to go to 3.
And to play Stan in the hot seat match, I'd do that every single. I mean,
Yeah, that's how you get better.
you've made money.
If you're not going to come and play the guy,
it's a
then
free roll.
you're not going to come and take a swing at him, then shut up.
Yeah, fearing a player so bad that you won't play in a tournament.
God, could you imagine? I would have tripped over myself to go play Shane with Fargo
Now-
fair match
Yeah,
all day long.
but I don't want to play him in the first round. It
I
is.
play them whenever I can.
It is kind of a bad. These big names, I want to.
You want to get a little comfortable.
Yeah, I want to get comfortable on the tables, get a few wins under my belt, have some confidence going in, so that.
I used to love to play, the middle of the road guy at first. You go to nationals or whatever, and it's like, I don't want to play a really bad player, but I don't want to play a really good player the first round,
Yeah.
so you can get the jitters shaken off, and you want just enough competition where you got to come with a few shots and still win, and
Boy, when
then build up from there. But
the old way where it was just the open, and you had like 1,600 players. It was,
oh,
my gosh, you could. There was just some.
well, and yeah, and you get players that didn't even play league. You got to play against.
There were just monsters.
People today that
Yeah, it's like,
they have no clue.
hi, I'm Brett. Oh, hi, I'm Jason Kirkwood.
Yeah,
And I don't know who the heck he was.
yeah.
I know now.
Well, what was it? 2005 when I played really, really good. The guy that put me on the loser side won the tournament, and he won the APA tournament.
Well,
And the guy that put me out of the tournament took second at the VNEA, second at the APA, and I think he won the ACS event. Yeah, and neither one of them were league players. They were both player members.
yeah.
And I lost to both of them, hill. Now I look back at it, and I had friends that played really good in the tournament after that, but they didn't allow the player members to play in the Open the next year, and it's like, well, that's not fair.
You like being Luke. Luke loses to the Coe brothers.
Yeah.
They're like 5-3 both. Both. And he said, I had chances. Or I had a chance.
Yeah.
Well, you got to make this 6. Don't worry about shape. You'll have
No, it's automatic.
Just make sure you cut this thin enough. Nerves will cause you to hit this too thick.
Well, watch. This is, on a normal day, this is an easy shot for
got
Paul.
it.
Oh,
Get out of
no.
there. Get out of there.
Come
It looked
on.
like he was putting left English on it. I said, man, I wouldn't put left English on that.
He cannot catch a break.
I think he kind of used the left English to spin the ball in, but
Well, you're going to
gotta
do
know
that.
it's-
You got to hit it a little low
you're
then,
bringing
so
that
you go
corner
wider.
pocket- Yeah, you're bringing that corner pocket into.
Ouch.
No, he just wanted to hit it center.
You know,
ball.
and now you're sitting there and you're going, oh my
Center
God.
ball, you come up, you hit.
I scratching the side off the foot rail.
Yeah, there's 2 scratches with ball before the,
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
No, and that's,
That's experience.
and if you go back and you mentally look at this set, that would have been the win for
He'll go
him
but hit-
because he
yeah.
missed a shot missed a shape shot. He chose to follow or draw when he should have followed.
He'll go back home. He'll set that shot up, and he'll make it,
Oh yeah,
4 or 5
no.
times ago. This is the
No, it's just a good learning experience for people that are even watching. Is basically 3 of the craziest, just a little off here and a little off there things. Losing shape in the first game and having to shoot a really tough combo. The scratch with ball in hand and shooting a shot and scratching. And then the scratch he just did. That's 3 games.
That's a
Who put that?
Julie.
Huh?
Julie.
Oh.
When that becomes a big deal.
I know, yeah.
But after surgery, it is.
Yes, it is.
I can't.
Yeah. Yep, stands on the hill. All right, Paul. Just totally relax. Cut loose. Yeah.
That's the key to a happy marriage right there.
Yeah. That's a conversation nobody else needs to be in. But totally get nice little break out there. Made a smaller window for the 9, but he should still be fine. You got plenty of stuff to get away with.
Yeah, I don't see any. I think a lot of amateurs would have tried to get the window between the 3 and the 4 to shoot the 9. Stan just powered through, made sure he could get on that 9. You know,
Get out here in the middle of the table.
yeah,
You can.
don't hook yourself now.
You got plenty of stuff to maneuver with. Well, we got pool coming to you all day today, most of tomorrow. And then June 4th to the 10th, we got the Northwest 8-Ball Championships. No women, no men, just pool players. Doubles, singles, and teams.
That's the way this was too, right?
They kept the scotches,
Oh,
male, female.
I kind of understand that.
Well, when you got the bodies, that's, I mean, for Snoqualmie, we decided to go wide open, just try to get more entries.
Oh, yeah, and I think that's the kind of tournament.
And it gives you the variety because, the Western BCA events, they should keep a Jack and Jill for their doubles.
Right, I would not want to see BCA Worlds go to just genderless scotch.
Well, I think they could offer the division. There's enough players across the country.
Now, yeah, you could do 2 divisions.
You could go any 2-player doubles and then Jack and Jill doubles. Because there's not enough women.
No.
I mean, how many people out there never get to play doubles because they can't get a partner? And I think doubles is a blast. Well, that's the end of that set. We're going to kick it over to the other table for you. Just let it play out. It's 3-0.
3-0. I'm assuming they're probably racing to
5, I'm going to guess.
I hope.
Well, it is chilly in here. You can just leave this run as bonus coverage. Turn off the sound. You don't have to commentate for that because it's going to be hard to track.
It will.
I'm going to go warm up my
Thanks,
coffee.
everybody. Enjoy this bonus coverage, and we'll be back with more pools soon.